ladies, Jasmine here, founder of Primplife, and today we are looking at a throwback. See, back in the day, a few years ago, we had this show, this talk show that we called Beauty Queen Talk and Behind the Inspo. It's where I got to speak with some of my favorite sister queens, fellow pageant queens, and some of my favorite entrepreneurs. And I want to show y'all that again so you can learn a bit about people behind Print Life that have been a part of our journey. And today we are going to start with yours truly. So take a look. This is me as Miss Wayne County International 2019. I hope you stay tuned for the whole interview. It was lots of fun. And stay tuned. We're developing this into another show. Bye, lovely.
And we're going to kick this series off, Beauty Queen Talk, with me. Next week, it'll be other guests, and I'll be the interviewer. But today, the hostess is the lovely Miss Jasmine Trinae Rose. She is a fashion designer. She's a model. She's a pageant coach. She's a best friend. She's just all this stuff rolled into one, and she's just amazing. And I love you so much, and thank you for joining me.
Love you to death. You're awesome. Miss Jasmine here. She has been killing it in the pageant world, and I just love being a part of your growth and your journey and just your life in general. She's my little sis, so it's awesome. We're work twins, but now we're like life twins.
Right, yes. We met at good old GBG.
It's so awesome. We are going to be asking her some lovely beauty queen interview questions today so we can get a more in-depth feel of her journey and, you know, how she's come into becoming the beauty queen that she is today. So whenever you're ready, let me know and I'll jump right in.
All right. Y'all ready? Y'all viewers ready? I see y'all that's there. Okay, we're ready. Y'all not ready? Y'all gotta get ready. So
stop my camera from shaking and then okay, there we go. All right, so let's just begin. What's your current title, or what's some titles that you've held?
Okay, so my first title when I first started the pageant journey was Miss Wayne County U.S. International, when I was competing for the Miss North Carolina U.S. International pageant system. And my 2019 title was Miss Wayne County International, and that's the sash I have on today.
Beautiful. I was hoping he was going to have the crown on too.
The crown? No, I have the crown. I thought it might be a little extra.
I was going to bust one out too. I was like, what? Are we doing crowns tonight?
Oh, we could have got our crowns on.
That would have been fun. But no, it's fine. It's great. So let's see. Oh, so tell us more about just you in general. Like, what's your background?
Gotcha. All right. Well, y'all already know the few times I go on live up here. I'm Jasmine Jones. I'm 24 years old. I am founder of the Primplife Plan, this lovely platform we're doing this series on. It is my pride and joy. It's like my child. I love it to death. And we are an organization dedicated to the empowerment of young girls, specifically young girls of color, especially Black girls. You know, we focus on lifting their self-esteem and giving them like a positive voice and also positive representation within the media. And just recently, well, not recently, actually since October 2019, we've launched our webtoon series, which has gotten a lot of traction and popularity. And you get to see our main characters, if you will, kind of act out the Print Life lessons. So we've touched on different things such as imagination, because our target audience is ages 6 to 14, even though we mostly work with ages like 7 to 9. So we touched on imagination, of course, self-esteem, Black history, so much stuff has went on, goal setting, vision boarding, embracing your natural hair, and things like that. And I've been doing this since I was 16. So it's been a while, and we've been through some changes. But it really is my passion and my purpose, and that is the bulk of what I do. And then in regular life, I am a customer service assistant at Centric Brands. Shout out to Centric, GBG, whatever you can call it. And I like to inspire. I like to uplift people. I love volunteering. You know, I like to shop. I like to eat. Don't like to cook, but I like to eat. You know, and I love the color pink, which y'all could probably tell from all this Primplife stuff that y'all be seeing. But that is the gist of who I am. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. You sound very passionate about your purpose, and that's beautiful. It's gonna take you so far. So tell me, why did you decide to start competing in pageants?
Well, so this is a funny story that Miss Jasmine Trinae is actually involved in. So around 2018, I think it was like July or April, like 2018. I have always wanted to do pageants because I grew up like watching, you watch the Miss USA and the Miss America competition and stuff on TV, and I always see it. I'm like in awe, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful, and they're so poised, and just they speak so well. And I was like very shy growing up, and I'm still kind of shy, but just seeing how those women were so confident on stage, it was just really inspiring. And I said, I want to do that one day. And around 2018, I finally got the courage to say, you know what, I'm going to actually start this journey. And that's when I met Jazz, work twin. I met her, and because I found out that she was a fashion designer and a model as well. And I was like, you know what, she could coach me because I needed some work. Yes, because I needed some work with my walk and my confidence and my poise. And I said she's the perfect person, and we meshed so well. I'm her little sister, and we're like family. And she really kind of took in the reins with helping me form into like this pageant queen. And it just took a lot of work. We trained from July 2018 to I think January to the first one. And just we met twice a week, like twice a week, every week for like 6 to 7 months. And that's pretty much how it started. But I didn't give up. I was like very determined about it. And I just really appreciate Jazz for kind of just helping form me into the pageant queen that I was trying to be. So that's pretty much how it started. I kind of dived in and said, I'm gonna do this.
I mean, but at least you went for it. I mean, because like you said, it's definitely a good thing to help build confidence, especially if you're a person that's more in like not sheltered, but more so like introverted. You're not really out there on the scene, super loud and stuff like that. It'll definitely take you completely out of your comfort zone and put you in front of everyone, so they can just put you under a microscope, pretty much. Definitely. So I'm glad you got it, and I'm glad that's how we met too. It was super fun training. You were she's very dedicated, people. It's like she will be on point with everything. She will show up to every practice, and she will practice at home and at the studio. So she was on it. She was not playing. And let's see, what was your favorite part about the pageant experience?
What was my favorite part? It's so much, it's training is such a huge part of it. Like as far as, so really kind of like everything leading up to it, because not only like with practicing was I like in the studio practicing walks and stuff. Jazz, because she is a fashion designer, like I was in a lot of her shows, which caused me to just get a lot of practice in that way. And that whole experience was very just inspiring for me, and just doing different like photo shoots with that. And it really not only brought me out of my comfort zone, but it kind of just allowed me to discover this other side, like Jasmine, the beauty queen. Like here I am and here I go. And that was a really fun part of, I guess, the behind the scenes part. And then as far as like the whole, like the on stage experience, I think my favorite part would be evening gown. You probably figured that already.
Oh yeah. She loved those turns.
Yes, I love evening gown because it's so elegant, and I feel like it kind of just radiates my natural personality. And you wear this beautiful dress, and you can get a chance to like walk slowly and just kind of glide, like Jazz would tell me to glide on stage. So that's pretty
And so you just gotta feel like you're walking on air out there. But I can tell that that's when you would really perk up and just like, oh yeah, this is me right now. I'm good with the class. I got this elegance down. Like that was definitely your vibe. Because I know sometimes with swimsuit you had to be a little sassy and it's like,
yeah, that was y'all. Swimsuit was the more difficult part. The other pageant, this one, Miss Wayne County International, they didn't have a swimsuit. They had a fitness, but it was still the same kind of vibes, like, you know, be bubbly and upbeat and just, you know, kind of just on point just with that little run. But that was a little more nerve-wracking because with the sassiness and stuff, I was like, okay, I got to work on this a little bit.
Oh yeah, going back to her being very dedicated, like she would do all the fitness classes that GVG would offer. It was yoga, whether it was boot camp, whether it was anything, she was there and taking the after classes too afterwards. So it's like she's meeting up on the weekends, on any day. I'm like, you go, girl, because couldn't be me. But that's something to aspire to, something for the young girls to aspire to, for them to, you know, they'll look up to you, know that they need to be dedicated and very passionate about these things they're doing and put all of their effort into it and not just try to have steps.
Yes, you got to put all of it into it. Someone asked a question. I have to know, did she design your gown, the pink one? Yes, that's the sponsor. She was the hair and makeup team at the first pageant, Miss North Carolina U.S. International. Yes, she designed it.
Yes, ma'am. I did. In her opening look, the gray and silver. Yeah, the silver one with the white skirt. Oh, actually, both of your gowns.
All the stuff.
Only thing I didn't make was your swimsuits.
Yes, she is the designer. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. KittyandRose.com for all, especially for all my sister queens out there. Like for your everyday look for appearances, like this is definitely the look you would go for.
Oh yeah. I love to dress the girls. So much fun. I love pink and sparkles. Let's do it. I can't actually see like who's asking questions and stuff, so all I can just see you. So we're good.
Okay, guys. Okay,
it's fine. Let me see. Okay, so so that was your favorite part of the journey. Now, what's the biggest lesson that you think it taught you?
Oh, that's a big question. The biggest lesson pageantry has taught me is you know what, and I guess it's gonna sound a little cliche and overdone, but really to be confident in yourself.
It's not overdone. It's definitely a thing.
I mean, that was like the hugest thing, because when you're out there on stage, you really do, you have to be confident in being your best self, because you're presenting yourself, you know, to the judges and to the audience, but you're presenting the best version of you. And to do that, you need to be like confident and just radiate all the good things, you know, about you and what you're trying to like portray. And I really had to learn to like, hey, like I can do this, you know, I'm made for this. This is my purpose. Like this is my time.
Yeah.
To not be in my head so much, and I feel like when you're like really confident, you're not like in your head a lot. You're not always overthinking.
But you'd be surprised sometimes when people have like, they'll exude so much confidence because they feel like they have to overcompensate for how actually nervous they are and stuff. But some overconfident people do be nervous too. But I mean, you're definitely right. Like confidence will definitely take you in every aspect of life, and sometimes using those affirmations behind stage and stuff will definitely help boost you up. Like that's why I kept trying to tell you behind stage, like, look, it's okay. Like they're competing just like you. They had to practice just like you. Y'all are all in the same playing field right now. So don't think of them as more experienced, less experienced, anything. Like just think of it as y'all about to walk and you're about to show the judges the best you got. So long as you do everything like it's a presentation you got, you're gonna win. Either way.
Yeah, that took me back to that day, y'all. She was coaching me for real, because the nerves, they was coming.
Nerves will get you. You'll know everything. You can practice so good and be so perfect, and then when you get on stage, everything will just be like, huh, what? And you can't let that get you down. Trust me, I know it's a terrible thing, especially for introverts. Like the nerves will kick in so bad, it'll just take you almost out the show. So I'm proud of you for getting up there and just killing it every time.
Thank you. I try. I owe you for that big time. You really helped, like with helping instilling like my confidence throughout the journey. And this will definitely like I'm so glad of the experience because it'll help me with Primplife. Like when I'm out there with other young girls, and even in the content I write, I know what to say to them so they can be confident, so they can be uplifted as well. You know, just because of that experience.
Yes, it's so. I gosh, love. I mean, little girls need so much confidence right now, and this is so important. Like, it'll help you in job interviews. It'll just help you in any room you walk into. So, people don't understand. People sometimes underestimate the power of like pageants and modeling and all these different things, but these things really can set you up like for life and really just put you in a real position to win.
Oh yeah, I agree. Like they're a very good like gateway ticket. Yeah, I love pageants, honestly. I know they kind of get sometimes like a bad reputation, but I really do think they're like a great platform for someone trying to make a difference or trying to learn confidence. Like honestly,
That's so true. I love it. Let's see. Oh, wow, this is a good one actually. What improvement would you like to see in the pageant world or in society? Period.
Oh man, we got confident. No, I'm just the society part. We need to.
We can do that all night. I'm just saying.
Right. So starting with the pageant world, I would say more diversity. Being a beauty queen, a pageant queen of color, it's not always a lot of us there, on stage and behind the scenes as well. And by behind the scenes, I mean like the director or stage coaches or hair and makeup, so just all around diversity is needed throughout the pageant system because this great platform is to increase confidence, for women. We should show that to all women. Yes. And I feel like we've gotten better because in 2019, that was the big year with
that was a good year for
us.
That
was the big three. That was Miss Chesley Chris. She's Miss USA. Mia Franklin was Miss America. Kaylee Harrison, I think, was Miss Teen USA, and I forget her name.
Zoza, I can't say her name. Her last name was like Zoza Boomy.
Yeah, she's Miss Universe now.
Yes.
And then there was a Jamaican young woman that was crowned Miss World.
Yes, I saw that too. It was a good year for the Black women. Like we were.
It was huge. And it was so empowering to see, and that's the kind of stuff we need to see in pageantry all the time. Just all faces having a fair opportunity at winning, and also another like improvement. With my fellow pageant queens of color or people interested in pageantry, like we need more women of color to compete. We can't win if we don't show up.
That's true.
We need to come up and show up in the numbers because we're definitely capable of winning this. We just named 5 beauty queens of color right there in major systems. Exactly. So we need to show up in numbers as far as competing as well. So I think that's my biggest improvement for pageantry. I'm trying to think.
And the part that too within society, period. So you can include that in there too.
So with society, on the topic of like with pageant queens and women, I really need society to be more progressive about women. There's been a lot of conversations kind of over the past few months with different elements coming out in music and things, and it just kind of brings out how closed off people feel about women and our place in society. We have Mrs. Kamala Harris, running for vice president. Just we're powerful in all aspects, and not just aspects where people think women should be placed in. We have power in all aspects, and that's been seen over time, not just now with Kamala Harris, but that's been seen over time with all the movements we've led. Even our faces in politics, Hillary Clinton, even before that, Shirley Chisholm. We've been in a lot of places, and it's just time that the world kind of see, okay, women are confident, we are capable, we can do anything we set our minds to. And I know that sounds redundant, but I don't think the world understands.
That's true. That's true. That's all that matters.
Yes,
they need to get on board.
they do. They do. Hop on the lady train, y'all, because we're moving.
Right. Just get on the train. That's it. So easy. Oh, I love this. So what was the inspiration behind the adventures of Print Girl and Friends? Little Miss Print Girl, and this week Paige is seeking Print Girl's help for the pageant. What happens next?
Oh, okay. Well, so first, the inspiration behind the adventures of Primp Girl and Friends, Little Miss Primplife, was actually, well, of course, inspired by my pageant journey. But following the Miss North Carolina International Pageant, April 2019, right after that, I placed third runner up. And yay, woo woo! And it didn't discourage me at all. I was still, Jazz remembers, I was right on the go. I had another event that next month.
Mm-hmm. And you think about it, you're competing against like so many people that have already competed many times.
Yes.
And you beat them.
And that was just such a confidence boost. And immediately following that was the Beauty Queen workshop that I was able to do at my old elementary school, North Drive Elementary. Yeah. And they're now one of our partners for our organization. So shout out to North Drive.
Awesome.
The principal there, who used to be my first grade teacher, she asked me to come speak to the girls. And I can't never do anything the plain way. I had to do it the Primplife way. And I was like, let's make it a thing. Let's do it. Let's do it big. I'm gonna bring some cupcakes. I'm gonna get them some stuff, and Miss Ashley Foster. I don't know if you're still watching, but she was one of the donors that contributed. We had a fundraiser, and we raised, I think we raised like $350 for the girls, where we got them tutus. We got them their own little sashes, crowns, like little gloves, like little elegant satin gloves. We got like the food, we got them goodie bags with like nail polish and lip gloss. And it was just so beautiful. And it was 5 little girls that the principal chose, because they get good grades in school and they're nice to their classmates. And we had a beauty queen party, and I just told them what it means to be a beauty queen, like, being kind to one another, keeping your grades up. Knowing what's important to you, and voicing your opinion and what you believe in. And after they learned the basics, we had everybody put on their crowns and tiaras, and we just had a photo shoot.
Oh, that's so cute.
And that was the inspiration for this webtoon. I said, after doing that, I said, I want to create like a tune for that, to kind of show Primp Girl kind of doing that in cartoon form, like helping a little girl become a beauty queen. And so our main character, Paige, our spokesgirl, shout out to Paige. Yes, she's not a beauty queen yet. We're gonna get her there. Yes. But she in the tune, she's nervous about her first pageant, and her mom encourages her. But her mom steps out like she does in every pageant. She goes to get a crown, and then Primp Girl pops up with her lessons in pageantry. And so this week, she's telling, Paige is telling Primp Girl, like, she's nervous and she doesn't know what to do. And Primp Girl is like, don't worry, I got you,
Oh, so cute.
And that's pretty much what's happening this week. But throughout the week, we're going to cover just a different part of being a beauty queen. And so Monday, we're going to go into like being smart, because beauty and brains go together. They don't have to be separate, y'all. Like 2 in 1. And so that's what's coming up next.
I'm excited to see all the next tunes. It's gonna be so great. You have to check out these tunes. They're super fabulous. The illustrations are phenomenal. The stories are so adorable. Like, got to put your kids on right now, especially since all your kids are home right now. Let's give them something extra to do.
Yes, they have to. Let me shout out the illustrators behind this, because I almost forgot. Miss Michaela Moore and Kiara Williams, they illustrated this tune. So they'll probably watch this later, but shout out to y'all. Y'all are so talented. These are the women that brought this tune to life. You know, I write the content and then, you know, conceptualize it, and they pretty much they take that and they put it in picture form. So
it's awesome. It's great to have somebody be able to visualize your dream and bring it to life. It's so beautiful. And you got so many women running this business. I just love it. Like, it's just a women powered machine.
It's all female empowerment. We're all the illustrators are women. Our event planner, Jade, you know Jade.
Yes, Jade.
Our administrative manager, you know, Jamisha, she's the woman. Like, we just all here, you know.
Whole women-led team. I love it. Y'all got to get down with the team. I'm just saying. So how do you think that this next tune, with the beauty pageant and everything, is going to be received by the girls?
I think it'll be received well, because one thing I noticed in the workshop is that you know, little girls really like are in tune with the whole princess aspect of things.
Mm-hmm.
They're really excited to be a princess, you know, and naturally we grew up on that through Disney. Yeah. And that's just kind of been ingrained into us. And so I think they'll correlate it to that, but they'll be able to add their own personal like touch to it. So, okay, it's more than being a princess. I can make a difference, right? You know, I can have a crown and make a difference, and, you know, and be smart and beautiful and be kind. And I think they'll just really take that aspect and kind of learn what being a powerful princess means.
Yes, that would be beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. Now, what advice would you give a young girl?
Ooh, so much to say.
What are your top three?
Top three. I would number one, I would say be yourself. I would definitely say be yourself, because, you know, being a young girl, you know, whether you're 7 or 17 or even 27, you know, sometimes it's hard to be yourself and kind of hone into your individual personality, especially as a woman, when people try to like put us in a box. And so I would just always say, be yourself, you know, embrace your flaws, embrace your talents, because it makes you who you are. And it's okay to be unique. It's okay to be different. You don't have to do what all your friends are doing. You don't have to be like your family. You can be you, and that's perfectly okay. Matter of fact, that's perfectly perfect that you're being yourself. You know, and so that would be like my top advice. Number two, I would say, what else would I tell a young girl? I would definitely say to, and I think this is really important. I would say, you know, uplift, you know, others as well as yourself. I would say that too, because that's something that can be done at a young age. And I actually think little girls, like our age group, is sometimes better at this than, you know, our older counterparts.
You'd be surprised. You'd be so surprised.
Yeah, I mean, really yeah, it's so important. Like, you know, uplift your sister, uplift your friend, you know, and uplift yourself as well. Because as soon as you put out all that positivity, it's just gonna come right back. And so I would definitely tell young girls to uplift, you know, the people around them, especially the ones that uplift you. You know, so they don't go and appreciate it, and just always uplift yourself. You know, don't always be so hard on yourself. You know, like if for a little girl, like if she wanted to make a new friend and it didn't happen that day, you know, it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't have to happen today. You're gonna make friends. Just, you know, take the first advice, be yourself, and it'll come. You know, so just celebrate all the big things, small things, and everything in between. I would definitely do that.
Great advice.
Lastly, my advice would be to primp life.
Got a primp life? What does it mean to primp life?
So I'm glad you asked. I know a lot of people are probably like, why does she call it that? What does that mean?
Signature.
Right. So primp life came from the word primp, which means to groom with elaborate care. And so when we say primp life, we want young girls to, and just, you know, people in general, to make your life as beautiful as it possibly can be. So take care of your life, make positive decisions, make good decisions, for you. Uplift yourself. Kind of all the things we talked about kind of encompasses Primplife and just making your life the best it can possibly be. It's just a whole positive affirmation in one word,
It's so it just works. It's perfect. I never really thought that deep into it. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love it. Okay, so lastly, to primp life means to make your life as beautiful as possible, like you said. So tell us how you primp life.
Oh, okay. Honestly, a a big way I primp life is, and I don't know if this is gonna make sense, but really like making the content for primp life.
Mm-hmm.
Like as I like write like the webtoons and just all like the social media posts and figuring out what we're gonna do for the workshops, doing the actual workshops. Jazz is there when it's me and Paige and Shantae and stuff. It just doing all of that, just uplifts me on the inside. I don't know. It just makes me feel like warm inside and feels like, I'm doing something. And that's probably my biggest way of primping life. And then, and on a personal note, honestly, prayer, to be honest, life can get kind of rough sometimes. And when I like sit back and, and I pray about it and just kind of let out, my feelings and stuff like that. Then I come back to my better self.
Mm.
And
That
yeah,
is so true. That's a good thing. I mean, everybody needs a moment to step to the side, take a moment to yourself, let it out,
yeah,
and just recharge.
I agree all the time.
That's beautiful, and that's definitely the best way to make your life beautiful is mental health and taking care of yourself.
yes,
Yeah,
mental health. That's so true.
so true. I just love it. You had all the good answers. I'm just saying. But thank y'all so much for joining us tonight on Sister Queen Talk, the Print Life edition. Make sure you like and follow the page on Print Life. And like I said, I'm Jasmine, Miss Killian Rhodes. So if you need any designs, hit me up for sure.
Yes, y'all. I'm put your website in the description as well.
Okay.
Oh, my dad joined in. Hey, Dad.
How is it?
Yeah, so many people. Thank y'all for watching and tuning in. Like we said, like the page, follow us on Instagram at Primplife. We have a fundraiser ongoing. A lot of the people that commented, y'all have already donated. So tell your friends to donate. We got some big things coming up. We have our cosplay workshop, our hair workshop, our healthy friendship workshop, and our social media wellness workshop. Yeah.
So cool.
2020 is not over, y'all. We still got some stuff to do.
Still a few months to go here. That's a lot is crammed in these few months. So
Yeah.
y'all go ahead and get to donating so she can get these workshops rolling out. They
Yeah.
did a STEM one. It was great. I just love it. I love to see it.
Thank you.
Yay.
Oh, Dad said Jasmine Rhodes is a great designer.
I appreciate it, Mr. Jones.
All right. Thank you.
Thank y'all so much. And thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want anybody else to have done this today. Thank you so much.
It's no problem at all.
All right, y'all. My twin Jasmine daughters. That's my dad. Oh my gosh, y'all a trip. The support is real.
So Miss Tula said hello.
Oh, Mr. Tula Jazz said hey. Oh, y'all, we have fun on Beauty Queen Talk. Make sure y'all tune in next week. We're gonna have Miss Preteen North Carolina International and her mom. So it's little Miss Morgan Taylor and Mrs. Diane Taylor joining us, and I'll be the hostess then, and you'll get to learn about her and her platform. And I just love to see the little sister queens just doing it,
So cute.
So that's gonna be fun. So make sure y'all tune in next week.